Hello, John here from Human Design Health and Fitness in North Sydney, and today I'm going to talk about the two biggest reasons that dieters fail diets. Number one is an absolute or perfectionist approach. So we all know these people who are on their diet, they're either 100% on it, and if they have one minor slip up, the guilt sets in and they just throw it all out of the water. So they're either on their diet or they're off their diet. Okay, so if you approach your diet or your healthy eating or your fitness lifestyle transformation with this extreme approach, you're doomed to fail from the very start. Now, psychologists call these people rigid dieters, so any kind of slip up at all is doomed as failure, and that's it, game over. So what you want to be doing is maybe approaching it like the 80-20 rule that psychologists refer to when it comes to dieting, and it means that 80% of the time, if you're doing things right, then the other 20% doesn't really matter in the grand scheme of things. So point number one, try not to be so rigid, so perfectionist and so absolute in your approach. And the same applies for exercise. You know, you have a couple of good weeks of exercise, then you miss one routine, you think all the benefits are gone, that's it, might as well give up for the rest of the week. And the second reason the dieters fail diets is because we think in the short term. So an analysis of all the most successful people who've lost weight over 2 to 5 years in the National Institute of Health in America shows that the people who lost weight and kept it off for the longest were the people who kept up most of the activities and most of the habits that they did when they started dieting. So if you're going to just do extreme approach where you cut everything out for a month, then you rebel, and then you start eating, and then the weight comes back on, you feel guilty and you feel like a failure, and this cycle just happens over and over again, then try thinking long term. I mean, if you have 20 to 50 kilos to lose, you're not going to lose that in 10 weeks. It might take a year, and for you to be hungry or be a bit deprived for you is tough, but so you have to make small livable changes that are more sustainable, that'll last you, and then you'll be able to maintain the weight because you can go into maintenance mode once you come off your diet. You don't have to go straight back to your old way of eating, which will just make you pile on the weight again. So the two ways that you're going to fail your diet is the absolute and perfectionist approach, and number two, thinking short term rather than long term. I hope this helped. Please feel free to share if you think it'll help somebody, and I'll be back soon with some more fitness and nutrition tips. Have a great day.